Is that extra motivation for you guys?
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know how it works. I don't know anything, honestly. I'm just looking at the schedule. I see it on the schedule, say like a trophy next to one of the games. I'm like, I feel like the trophy's supposed to be in July. But why is there a trophy? I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie. All I know is I'm just trying to win the games. That's all.
Well, if you win enough of the games and you make the final and win, that's an extra $500,000 for you.
That's
Does that
nice,
motivate
nice.
you?
Yeah, for sure. Anything, like that, for sure. But
What's up, everybody? I'd see you real quick, dude. The funniest thing about that video that I didn't catch until right now is he said July. Like, he doesn't even know when the finals happen. Like, because they don't happen in July. And you know what? He would know that if he didn't get his ass traded by Denver.
Hey, man, shout out Bones 5 times for speaking for everybody and also being one of Finney's finest, you feel me?
Bones is, listen, he's cut from that, like, Lou Will cloth, like that
100%.
Lou Will. Yeah,
100%.
where I was going to say Jamal Crawford, but no, because Jamal Crawford still, I feel like, still wanted to win. I'm not sure if Bones wants to win. Justin's going to be joining us here in a second. He's going to be, he's post marathon. Not that he ran it, but that they're moving the city bikes around. So he'll be here in a second. But Steve, what's going on with you, man?
I seen one of the maddest things today, not basketball related, but it shocked me. I was walking around my neighborhood and I seen someone in extremely formal wear. I would say like a suit, shirt, tie, nice pants, nice little like boot shoes, whatever you call it, face tattoos. But we're not talking about like, there's the little cute face tattoos and you got like a little thing underneath your eye that's like, all right, that's kind of a little sexy or whatever. This shit was like Mike Tyson, like on the whole face type shit. Like, and she was just walking around Philadelphia as if that shit was normal in my neighborhood. And I was like, yo, have I ever seen someone like that before? So shout out homegirl. I don't know what you doing for a living, but hey, suit was fire.
Man, I got so many questions, but I'm going to start my question with Justin. Justin, how can we get a man on the... Wait, no, he just shut his camera off, I think.
Just turn his shit
off? No,
off?
he's back. He's back. Man on the street, Justin Catchins. How we doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. We're in the area of Barclays. The city still buzzing after another Nets loss.
You was at the game?
No.
I was wondering if you were in Detroit right now. I didn't know. Jalen Duren just got ruled out. I didn't know if you were trying to hop in real quick.
Oh, good. Hey, thank you for letting me know. I know I have to watch the game now.
Poor Pistons. Yeah. So wait, have you? Is Harden just strolling in now? I know, right? Because he's playing the Knicks. He's playing the Knicks. Right?
Oh,
yeah. I know. I feel like, again, I know we created an agenda. I can't remember. I think we got to start with Harden though, right? Like, because I don't think we've talked about that. So he finally got traded. He's playing at MSG tonight. They announced the starters. It is going to be Harden, Russ, Kawhi, Paul George, and Zubats, which is like a 2012 mega team right there. I don't know. How do we feel about the Harden shenanigans?
You remember when Brooklyn, they had Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Brook Lopez?
That's really good.
This is the same team, but everybody got an ego. I personally think Tyronn Lue wants to get fired. Because if you didn't want to get fired, bro, you would just sit one of them motherfuckers out. They're grown men. You know what I'm saying? One dude's been a toxic person every team he's been on. The other dude's past his prime. One of y'all motherfuckers got to sit. You really think we're going to win the championship putting Kawhi Leonard at the fourth? Nah, they smoking big Cali weed.
Justin, what about you, man? Where'd you land on all that?
If you think of like the top 5 NBA players you don't trust, how many of them are currently on the Clippers?
You know what's
right?
It is.
Like, it's
It's
that whole roster. All they need is Carl Anthony Towns, and it'd be a team of extremely talented dudes that you don't believe in.
Do you think Paul George, like, I don't think Paul George falls into that category, but because he's just around Kawhi as long as he's been, that I'm now including him. Like, I think, like, he's definitely gotten hurt, but I don't think he's, like, unreliable. But now I do, just because he spends time with Kawhi.
Honestly, it's probably what it is. And he's gotten hurt a little bit and had some bad playoffs, but then, he's had more good ones more recently than bad ones. But it's still just like, you still don't feel great, right? As good as Paul George is, you still don't feel great.
I can't wait, because this is like a good segue to what we're going to talk about first on the list here. I would just like love for Julius Randle, the Knicks, to light him up tonight. It's just because, like, can you imagine the questions afterwards? Julius Randle, who's shooting like 14% from the line from the field right now, if he just like comes out and drops like a 30 and 20 on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna come clean. I'm gonna be like super like real about like Julius Randle. I don't know if he's from New York, but he has the mentality of someone who watched the Knicks, where every other season you're good, but you're consistently ass. I feel like he's like on some Zach Randolph, Jared Jeffries type shit right now. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like every other season they was like, oh, can Zach Randolph play? Can Jeffries play? And I feel like that's what's happening with Randle. But also I feel like every single Knicks trade has my man's name in it. And that gotta fuck you up. That gotta throw you off. Your jump shot might not be, your follow through can't complete. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking like, damn, I'm really the person they trying to move. So that could be a thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know who's feeling better right now? RJ Barrett, because it used to be RJ Barrett's name in all those trades, and Julius Randle was like, hold my beer. Julius Randle, though, the one thing that I respect about Julius Randle is, again, I can think of like some improv shows that I've been in. I'm like, why the fuck am I here? Like, why am I doing this show? You're watching other people do stuff. You're like, I shouldn't be doing this. I should not even that I'm better than everybody, but it's like, why am I doing this? I think Julius Randle's right. Julius Randle on the Knicks right now is like a Thursday at 11 p.m. show at the Triple Crown in New York. That is what it feels like, where you're just like looking around the room being like, I could be anywhere else.
And what's the difference between that and Zach Randolph in 2005 on New York Knicks? It's the same person. It's the same person.
Yeah, the Zach Randolph.
Yeah. They were literally like, yo, why am I trying right here? My point guard is Marbury.
And it's the it's the only way that I could get compared to Zach Randolph and Julius Randle is if I made it about improv. That's why I just slotted in there.
But yo, real talk, I hope he picks it up though. I hope he picks it up.
It is kind of sad. Like, I don't think it's when everybody likes somebody, it's easy to like hate on that side, right? Where you're like, oh no, like it's, they're getting too much love right now. Like, he's playing bad. The away fans don't like him. The home fans don't like him. I don't think his teammates like him. Like, it really is. It's a tough watch. It's almost bullying. Like, what's happening with Julius Randle is almost like it was so bad. The Knicks Muse Twitter account which usually just tweets memes of shit, right? Tweets out, hey guys, I don't know how much negative reacting is going to help Julius Randle in the long run. If you think about it, all we can do is support our guy. And it's like, if the Knicks Muse Twitter account is basically performing therapeutic actions on social media, like, oh my God.
Hey man, this is why some major cities don't deserve teams, bro. Because you be having motherfuckers going to therapy nonstop, bro. Looking like Tony Soprano and shit, bro. Come on, man. This shit is getting out of hand now. Come on, man.
And Weisberg in the chat was saying Randall's also kind of an asshole. I mean, that is the thing. Like, there was that clip from the end of that Bucks game where Brunson missed a shot, and it was like end of the game. They're down 2. Brunson misses a tough shot. And Randle just like sat there and kind of like said something to Brunson while the Bucks went down and got an easy layup. And it was like, oh man, you got to get back. Like, it was a 1 possession game. So he's not like, yeah, he just seems like he's going through it.
See, I knew he was an asshole when he was charging $12 for a well tequila soda at his goddamn bar. That's insane, bro. I know Yeah.
He's gonna bar?
Yeah, but yo, I told you this. Owned with cousin Greg and the dude from The Leftovers. This real shit.
Oh,
Mhm.
I knew cousin Greg and the dude from The Leftovers. I forgot.
He's co-owner as well. Yeah, that's what. Yo, bro, it's once he started going to that bar, that's when shit started going downhill. It's too much tequila sodas, bro.
Oh wow, I forgot about that. I forgot that Julius Randle.
Ray's, I believe, is the name.
It is Rays on LES.
Yep.
I was recently there. Yeah, you're right. I got
It's $12 for a tequila soda, right?
Yeah, I got an Espolòn soda and they said 17, and I just looked at them like,
You see why we not fucking with you, Julius Randle? Because if you from New York, that shit better be 8 beans, bro. Come on.
Well, and we should this could be a PR tactic. Like Julius, you want to win the people of New York back? Like until you start shooting above 35% from the field, all drinks are free. Like drinks at Rays are free. No one's gonna boo you again if you start doing stuff like that.
That's facts. That's facts. He needs you. You need to be his agent. You feel me?
Well, listen, I put out a video before about being the generic white guy for an athlete's podcast. Julius Randle, if you were ready to start a podcast about, just kind of winning the audience back, I'll happily ask you dumb questions, man. Let me be whoever that dude is next to Pat Bev that just sets Pat Bev up to say some wild shit, man. Pat Bev, you superhero syndrome, dude. He is got like real Dean Cain energy. Like he thinks he's the man.
Yo, Pat Bev is the 40-year-old dude at the barbershop that just be lying. That's all he is, bro. Yo, and I know we talk a lot of shit on this show. But I'm being dead ass serious when I say this. It's crazy he's still in the NBA. Like, yo, I'm gonna blame the Phillies losing because our star player pulled up to the game 7 in a Pat Bev jersey. Are we serious? Are we game 7 and you rocking Pat Bev, bro? Have you seen your roster, dog?
I swear to God, man, every time he checks into a Sixers game, I forget he's on the team. Like he checks in, I'm like, oh my God, that's right. They have Pat Bev. He's like forever a Clipper for me.
I only know he's on the team because of podcasts.
Yeah.
Bro, it's what, bro. Like you remember back in the day, there'll be dudes that are straight garbage at basketball, but they'll be like really, really efficient at one thing. Like Matt Bonner, pick and pop, he was automatic. Raja Bell, defense was crazy. Jason Capono, Steve Novak, that shot was ridiculous. Tell me what Pat Bev is fire at, bro.
Getting people, he's like a shorter Draymond. Like he can get you to get a technical. Like he's good at pissing people off.
Yeah, bro. If all you gotta do is be annoying and kind of tall, shit, genetics was not on my way, cuz. Yeah, I'm halfway there, bro. Come on.
He at one point he was though, right? At one point he was like lockdown defender, right? Like nobody could score on Pat Bev. But that was like 5 years ago.
I don't remember that. I don't recall that.
Is that wrong? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I
remember like Bruce Bowen, Cephalosha, Raja Bell.
Yeah,
I don't remember Pat Bev ever locking
Andre Roberson.
What's the dude on Utah? He was Lydia defense. Andre Karolinko.
Yeah.
Oh, AK-47.
Prince. Now we talking defenders. Ron Artest. Yo, Pat Bev can't fuck with them, dog.
Yeah. Weisberg in the chat saying B-ball Paul Reed has a pot. That's fine. Paul Reed, I love Paul Reed. Paul Reed can do no wrong in my eyes. He can do whatever he wants.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know. Anything else on the Knicks? Should we move on to the next thing? Anything else on Julius Randle? I think too many people have made he's going on tour, like his tour dates joke.
That shit is crazy.
It was like it was really funny the first time I saw it, and then I saw it like 9 other times. I was like, all right, come on now.
Yeah.
Let that first person have it.
Yeah. If they were the first person to make the joke, just enjoy the moment. Don't try to hang on to that moment. That's not yours.
Yeah. Botavine giving us Tony Allen.
Yes, bro. That's my man's. That's my man's. He knows. Yeah. Tony Allen was fire.
My only Knicks take, because I haven't watched an actual game of theirs, is that they are the showcase for the league this week because we got Harden at the Garden on Monday, and then Wemby's going to be at the Garden on Wednesday. And I guarantee you most of the people going to those games ain't trying to see the Knicks.
Wow. Wow. So the Knicks are just like the Brooklyn Nets now. It's like
I don't know if I'm skipping the line, but after that Wemby game against the Suns, the second one on Thursday, the tickets to that game shot up $100.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Because they know. I mean, people know it's official.
Yeah, let's just talk about Wemby next, and we'll go back to the Memphis thing. Wemby, dude. I mean, I had already bought the hype. I like believed. I was like, yeah, Wemby's gonna be great. This is stupid.
Yo, this might be a hot take. Yo, I'm fucking with his supporting cast. They're pretty fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was talking. Yo, we was talking crazy shit, bro. I'm like, yo, Vessel, what's his name?
Vassell, yeah.
He's fire, bro. My man,
Yeah.
Fake Rodman is fire. They had some dude on the bench that was fire. I don't know all their names yet. I'm gonna learn.
Was it
their
Trey
names.
Jones?
Trey
Yes,
Jones.
yes, bro. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is hooping. Like, they're trying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're playing like, yo, y'all thought we couldn't play ball, and because this motherfucker here, we about to show y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, they got Zach Collins. Zach Collins, headband Zach Collins, just like putting up threes.
Yo, first of all, when white people wear the headband, you're different. Bro, every white player that rocked the headband, the season's different, bro. Yo, we wasn't talking about Kevin Huerter on Atlanta, bro. He put the headband on. We're like, God damn. Like, yo, I'm dead serious, though. Look at his numbers before and after headband. Seth Curry, no headband. We're like, oh, whatever. Headband. We're like, yo, Curry come back to Texas, though.
That's I'm trying to think what other so Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter, Corey Kispert, he's a headband, bro. And all of a sudden he started knocking. Who were you gonna say?
Come on.
I said, ooh, and it was like, wait, this is not even remotely recent, but Brad Miller had a headband.
Yo, Brad Miller.
And where'd he go to? The All-Star game with the headband, bro. Bro, I'm dead. Yo, something about white people with headbands, it goes crazy. Yo, you gotta buy that headband immediately, dog. That thing come front.
Also, jump shoot. What the fuck, man? Clay, come on.
Come on. God bless him for that one. That was funny.
Yeah, but the Spurs, you're right, man. The Spurs are like low-key fun. Like Vassell, and it looked like Vassell was gonna miss a ton of time with that groin injury, but now it's not. I think he's gonna be back in like a game or two. He looks awesome. Like that game that he got hurt, he had 17 points in 17 minutes and was like 7 for 10 from the field. And you know what helps? Having a dude like Wemby on the floor. Like that makes things a lot easier. I expected to see like one cool thing a night from Wemby. You know what I mean? We're like, wow, man, in like 2 years, this dude's going to be like MVP caliber. Instead, he like took it to KD. He's like not scared of the moment. I feel like there was the sequence like at the end of the half against the Suns where he like 2 possessions in a row just dribbled the ball up and like stepped into a 3 and knocked them both down. I'm like, what are you going to do with this? Like, I'm stunned by it. I really am.
I'll tell you who can't do anything with that, and we saw in those 2 games is Jusuf Nurkic. Ooh boy, like Nurkic, and I'm sure other like slow-footed centers when they're out on the perimeter with Wemby, he just straight crosses them over and hits a jump shot in their face. It's pretty insane.
I'm so happy that everybody that was being like, actually, Nurkic is a pretty good rebounder. Actually, Nurkic is an athlete. Like a lot of people don't. Nurkic sucks. And I'm glad everybody is seeing that right now. Everybody that was victory lapping that trail. It's not really a big drop off between the former number 1 overall pick, who's 24, and Jusuf, I'm fresh off a broken leg. Nurkic. Like, I think he's shooting like 8%. Like he's missed more layups than anybody. Anyway, whatever. I just keep yelling about that.
You got some beef, bro.
I'm like, who's surprised when this young dude and their coach is like, yeah, man, I haven't talked to him all off season. I'm like real pissed off at him. Like this coach threw him under the bus. Chris Paul threw him under the bus. Whatever. I don't know. I just feel bad. I want DeAndre Ayton to flourish. I still think he's probably a dork too, but just like Ayton might not be the answer, but I promise you Nurkic wasn't, you know?
Nah, he was not, Dougie. He is stinky.
They're playing. Sorry, one more thing, and I promise I'll stop yelling about this. They are playing Nurkic's backup from last year over Nurkic in Phoenix. Drew Eubanks is fucking closing over Jusuf Nurkic right now.
See, this is why you can't trust light-skinned people, bro. You see what Devin Booker? Nah, dead ass, bro. Devin Booker over here being a little punk. Oh, we need to get Ayton out of here. Yada, yada. Now you stuck with Nurkic, bro. I don't even know what country he's from, bro. I know
Bosnia.
every single. Where is it?
Bosnia.
Oh, that's crazy. He should play soccer or some shit because he's not doing it up in Arizona. But this is what I want to say. I knew I was on the Chet train. I was on the Chet train, but I knew when I fucked up. I knew the exact moment when I fucked up, and I should have said Wemby. I'm over here cleaning my house. I think it's like Sports Center. Some shit is on. Wemby gets this shit like to the side, dog. Dylan Brooks is on him. Homie spun, pump faked, faded away, then pointed at Dylan Brooks. I said, oh, nah, he's crazy. He's crazy, bro. You just treated him like he was your age. What's the point? I don't know what the fuck he was doing in France that he knew about the point. But I was like, yo, Wemby is official.
Off the inbound, too. He's spun off an inbound, and he's a foot taller. It was an insane move to see. And then for a 7'5" to do it, it's just
it's crazy.
It's insane. And like I think if I'm Trey Jones or Jeremy Sohan or whoever's handling the ball, I think I'm just gonna start closing my eyes, throwing balls up at the rim and see how many assists I can get with my eyes closed. Because they're not even like trying with some of these. Like Sohan is not a point guard, and like shout out Pop trying some new shit. But Sohan, there was like a couple of times where he throws it like above the square on the backboard. And Wemby, like not looking, just kind of like tips it with his left hand, like go gadget arm, and just like drops it in. And Sohan gets an assist. Like, come on.
That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know this. Man, if I'm a point guard, like coming up in free agency, I'm trying to get to the Spurs. Like, let me go over there and get my 13 assists real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think Trey Jones's brother Tyus is like, God damn, I'm passing to Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma, and my brother's got this 7'5" French Gumby that he's just chucking balls up in the air to.
Hey man, I have a hot take on Jordan Poole. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm still rocking with homie. I know, he's playing like straight up black tank top at LA Fitness, but fuck it, man. Jordan Poole, they're talking crazy about you. Them 18 points is looking a little shaky. I'm here for you, bro. I'm on your support team.
No.
I want to see you do well, dog. Fuck Draymond Green.
Him and Julius Randle need to call the same person, and that same person is a therapist. They just talk to somebody.
Hold on, though. We be talking a lot of shit on this show, and I just want to give someone some flowers because I was looking at a box score, and I said, what the fuck is going on? And then I had the YouTube highlights of this shit. Yo, what's up with Scotty Barnes, bro?
Oh!
Yo, can we talk about this? This motherfucker's going crazy. Yeah, I don't know if it's like Fred VanVleet left and he was like, I got the keys to the car. Fuck yeah. I don't know what's going on, bro. But he's been he's been shooting shit like it's in a video game. This shit is just whap, whap, whap.
It's Justin at the arcade.
It's Justin at the arcade.
Shout out.
Yo, that shit is crazy, dog.
Yo, and he, not only was he like goodbye Fred VanVleet, he was like goodbye Pascal Siakam too, even though Siakam's still on the team. I mean, Siakam's averaging like 4 points now. But I was talking about this morning, and I'm glad you brought this up because so I was redoing the 2021 draft. I didn't like draft it out, but I was like looking at it. And are you taking Scotty ahead of actually Justin? Are you taking Scotty over Cade?
No.
You're still taking Cade?
Yeah, I'm still taking Cade.
So, because I thought
Scotty's been great. Scotty's still been great. I'll give him that. I'm also extremely biased in this situation, which I will recognize. But I'm still taking Cade. It's not, but he's been balling. I can't take that away from him at all.
So I was saying that this morning. I think Cade and Scotty are like clearly 1-2, whichever way. Like I wouldn't be mad whichever way you do it. I still think Evan Mobley's 3, but ready? Jalen Green was drafted second in that draft. And here are some other dudes in this draft. Franz Wagner, Josh Giddey, Şengün from the Rockets, Austin Reeves, I don't even think got drafted, Jalen Johnson from the Hawks, who's hooping, Cam Thomas. How many of those dudes are going over Jalen Green?
Bro, the dude on his team from Turkey. How you say his name?
Şengün,
That man was balling, boy.
Right?
He's doing better than my man Jalen, which is wild if you think about it.
Yeah, I know. It is crazy. It is crazy. All right, as long as Justin thinks we're still taking Cade number 1, That was the real. We had to take a temperature check on
Like
that.
I still look. Cade's look great this season, so I'm not downgrading him yet. He's look
No,
great.
he
He looks confident. He looks better than the rest of his teammates too. But
Well, actually, you know what? Let's do the drop, and then we'll just do a Detroit minute here.
Detroit basketball! Detroit basketball!
All right, what's a Detroit minute? So Cade is doing better than everybody else. You said but how are we feel? Oster Thompson?
Cade looks great. Love how fluid he is. Similar to kind of like Luka with the play at your own pace, big guard, can get anywhere on the court. Then we got Jalen Duren, who's looked amazing. When he's playing, he looked amazing. The first 3 games, he looked like, I don't know, like a top pick in the 90s. And then he started to fall off a little. He's had a couple injury or illness. I can't remember. But he still looks great. He's still 19 until the end of this month, which is insane for a second-year player. He looks like the future of the team. I think he's still shooting 75%. It's just dunks. All he does is dunk the ball. And you got
Dunks and rim protects.
dunk and rim protect. And it's a very long team with him, Kate. And then what you talk about, Asar looks great. There was that one game where he took 1 billion shots, which was confusing. But
Is it the Pelicans game where they were just chucking?
he had 10 shots in the first quarter, and I was like, hey, I guess, man. You open?
Chill.
But he truly looks like great in his role. I guess the comparison was Iguodala, and I can see that. He's great. Looks like has the makings of a great defender, has a good feel for the game. He really mashes the spin button, which will get better as he gets older. But I've seen him just try to go to that spin move a couple times. It did not work against Phoenix. They started just ripping him up because he kept doing it. But he would straight up go at people. So I'm really happy with the team. Jaden Ivey is not really playing right now, or he's coming off the bench.
Yeah, he's been good off the bench though. Like he's just gonna get Killian Hayes out of there, man.
Killian Hayes provides defense. I guess.
He enough? Is it enough?
But there's sometimes where you're like, oh, we're watching Killian Hayes struggle, and Marcus Sasser will come in and hit 4 threes in like 10 minutes.
I respect Marcus Sasser. I like any short person that comes in and it's just like, I'm gonna chuck. I respect it. Yeah. He chucks.
I must say though, the Pistons are playing right now against the Warriors. There's 3 players on the Pistons bench who have 1 minute played and a -10 because Steph Curry's whooping our ass.
Oh my God. Steph has 16 points in the first quarter. That's crazy.
He's not human. He's not human.
That is crazy. All right, there we go. We talked so much Detroit. Look at us.
Hey, you know what's really crazy though? I bet y'all don't know what today is. Today is the start of college women's basketball season. We got it cracking. LSU gonna have a crazy match, but also Caitlin Clark about to have a crazy match. And you know what I heard, dog? She about to get drafted by the Memphis motherfucking Grizzlies. Ain't that a crazy thing I heard, dog? Because what's going on in Tennessee right now?
They are rough, man.
Holy cow, bro. They're looking like the AAU team that you want to play. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's these motherfuckers, man. Shit, I gotta take the flip-flops off. They're gonna be easy.
Like everybody gets to the gym because everybody gets to the gym for the tournament around the same time. You're looking around and you're like, oh, the 1 o'clock game, we're playing them.
What's crazy is my dumb ass thought, Bane about to just do his thing, man. Bane he gonna take it back to UPN. He gonna do his thing. No, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Well, that's what's been wild, right? Is you like look, because I've watched a couple of those games because they've been like the last game of the night, so I've been watching them, and it's just like, oh man, they're losing. They must be having a bad game, and it's like Bane's got 30, Jaren Jackson's got 30. I'm like, well, yeah, you want to know why? It's because guys like Santi and Luke and Laravia and Kent Lofton, like dudes that shouldn't be out there playing like 25 minutes a game. It's tough. I don't even see that. Like they finally got their first win last night. They're 1-6, but like they've got what's that 7 games? They got 18 games left before Ja comes back.
Yeah, this is a team that is, what is it, heliocentric? I don't know. I'm just trying to throw out a word, but they basically need. It's not. This is the Tyus Jones. They're better when he's out team. That's not the Grizzlies anymore. The West is too good. Their division is actually pretty good. Like they need Ja, and it's nothing that's gonna happen for them until Ja comes back. They will definitely be over 500 when he's back on the court, but without him, you see them struggling. They struggle. They could get back to 500 without him. Like I think they could go on a little mini run, but they're not a good team without him.
Let me tell you what their next couple games are, because I was looking at it. I was trying to figure out like where do they land by the time Ja gets back, right? And I was nervous we're just never going to win a game. I mean, not never win a game. Damn it, I can't find it fast enough. But they play like they're about to go on a run where like they needed to win that game against Portland, because it's like they played the Lakers and the Celtics, and then it's like I'm just going to pull it up. Sorry. I know this is like bad content right now while I'm talking about what their scores are going to be. I mean, what their schedule is going to be. But here we go. So the Grizzlies' upcoming games are as follows. So they just beat the Blazers. So now, 1-6. They got Miami, Utah, and then it's Clippers, Lakers, Wemby, Celtics, Rockets, Phoenix, Minnesota, Utah, Dallas, Phoenix, Dallas. Like, are they favored in one of those games? That's it. Maybe two. Maybe Utah. Maybe they take both Utah games, Houston game. But like, what's their record when Ja gets back? How many wins do you think? So 25 games in, how many wins do you think they have when Ja gets back?
They're gonna get 30 lottery balls. This bro, it's good. That shit gonna be bad. That shit gonna be like for real. That shit gonna be bad, bro. There's just they're fucked up, man. My son should have just kept the blicky at the crib. I blame the blicky for all of this. That's serious. I blame the blicky for all this. If the blicky never happened, bro, we would have been talking about some crazy shit right now. That's serious. Motherfucker doing 360 dunks, brand new sneakers at Foot Locker. Nah, man. He listened to too much Lil Baby and all the motherfuckers.
Lil Baby's on the impact. And Lil Baby's impact on the NBA has to be studied. No.
It does, bro. It does. It does.
No, and you know, it's what I just was looking at their schedule. I said they could maybe get 500 before the schedule. I saw the schedule and I feel less confident. But also, one thing I'm noticing is, hey, if you're in Tennessee, if you're in Memphis, go see a game, because these tickets are dirt cheap.
Really?
You know how ESPN on the schedule does like tickets low as?
Mm-hmm.
Tickets low as $3 for Miami. Tickets low as $2 for the Jazz. Tickets low as $8 for the Rockets.
$2? 2 Arizonas is the cost of seeing an NBA team? $2?
Yeah, Steve,
I put it in the private chat. Hit up Vivid Seats. I'm not kidding.
It really felt like you channeled your Stephen A. Smith right there, Steve.
Nah. Fellas, it's a pack up. We can't discuss Memphis no more. Unless we're talking about sandwiches, unless we're talking about Penny Hardaway coaching, we not discussing Memphis. $2 to see a game?
That's
on, bro.
So
that
like
crazy.
Baseball has the Mendoza line. I feel like in basketball we now have the Memphis line, and like we can't talk about the team until tickets are like $7 or more. Like if your tickets are less than $7, we will not talk about you.
On God, that's insane,
man. So a tournament that Memphis is probably not going to win is the in-season one. But that started on Friday. Did you guys watch any of the in-season?
I did, and I was confused as fuck. Shout out Bones. So I watch soccer, so my black ass is over here thinking this shit is like an FA Cup-esque thing, when in reality, I see what you're doing, Adam Silver. First of all, before I say anything, let's give it up for Adam Silver. He's trying. You're not David Stern, but you're trying. And he just wants motherfuckers to play hard the whole season. So he's like, basically, I'm going to give y'all 500 if y'all really give a fuck about basketball in the middle of the early part of the season. That's cool. That's cute. This shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Besides, you get 500,000. That's nice. Get your little phantom. This shit don't really mean nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? But the games are cool.
Yeah, the games ended up being close, right? Like that was nice that most of the games were like pretty competitive. What about you, Justin?
Honestly, I didn't watch any of the games. I was busy Friday, but I saw clips of the games and my eyes hurt, brother. Because what the fuck are those courts? What? Why is it? Why they turn the contrast all the way up on my TV with these insane looking courts? That weird ass lane down the middle of it. We got to stop. We got to stop.
I don't know if
Somebody in the league office was watching Overtime Elite. And it was like, we got to get the kids into this and just put the wildest shit possible on there.
I want to know though. Do you think any kids like were flipping around and they were like, "Holy shit, it's green! I'm gonna watch this whole game."
I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is the real story because I got like an inside. I got an African American Woj that be telling me shit. So the dude, Adam Silver, pulls up. He's like, "We gotta do an in-season tournament, but we got it. Since it's in the beginning of the season, we gotta make sure people know it's different when it starts." So the dude that does the designing, he was smoking an L, and he happened just to buy a Sega Genesis from a GameStop, like fresh Sega Genesis, and he's playing Sonic versus Knuckles 3. He got into the little level where you gotta chase the emeralds, where it looked mad bright. You know what I'm talking? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all might be like young. But if you're at a certain age, you know the level I'm talking about. It's a whole bunch of bright shit and diamonds. And then in the middle of it is the big, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
It took me a minute.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. Because that's what they saw. And they said, yeah, just make the court look like Sonic. That, bro, because if you telling me that shit don't look like Sonic, you fronting, bro. That shit look like the Sonic level. And hey, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love that. Also, I want to know who were you? I need to know who you're talking to. I need to know who the insider is, Steve.
His name is Maxi Borzron. He used to work for the Ringer. Now he works for Vulture. Vulture is beginning a sports segment as well. Not only comedians, so he's doing a sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maxi Borzron.
I'll be honest. When you started that, I thought for sure you were doing a bit.
No. I'm fronting on you. I'm fronting on you.
And I was so impressed that you came up with a name right away. I was like, man, that's pretty good, dude. That's a house team. That's house team shit. Get him on a house team.
Oh man, I had to get my Denzel on. You feel me?
Yeah. Also, here we go. Breaking news: Tim Meadows courtside for the Pistons. There we go.
Is he from?
Hey,
is he from Michigan?
He from Detroit. He went to and graduated at high school with my aunt. A thing that she didn't tell me, and she's never connected me with him, even though she knows to do. Anyway,
I'm disappointed in your aunt.
I was like, damn, you ain't gonna let me holler at Tim Meadows?
I gotta say though, with the I kind of got into the in-season tournament. I like it. I think I like that because they've got this point differential rule, so like no one's trying to get blown out. So it was like the fourth quarter and the Mavs were down like 15, 16. Like normally, Jason Kidd takes Luke out, takes Kyrie out. But they're like, nah, we need that point differential to be close. So like everybody just played. Like nobody sat. Everybody played the games, which I liked. I liked that. I don't care for the courts. I mean, I think it's like cool that they're trying shit. Like you said, Steve, I like that they're trying shit. Congrats, Adam, for trying stuff. I'm not gonna be mad at that. I'm gonna watch the games anyway, so you might as well. You know what? It's giving me an excuse to go to Vegas, so I got no complaints. I'm excited to go to Vegas.
Yeah, honestly, I think from what I've heard, the league is aware that people think the courts are bad, but like you said, it's probably for teens, and it's a talking point. They're like, "Why are the courts bad? Because of the in-season tournament." What is the in-season tournament? This. And it's doing more press than the players are because there's a lot of people who keep coming like, I don't know what this is. Like Dame, Bones Highland, like man, y'all ain't even trying to lie for the league.
Bones, there's a reason. There's a reason, Bones. You don't know.
Bones, yeah, you can't let Bones know. He's gonna say what he's gonna say anyway.
That's the Philly in him.
Yeah, it was real. I'm curious how I feel like the third round of games. Like, am I still going to be like, oh, you know what I will be done with? Here, Justin, I'll pop you off too. I saw you getting the charger. You know what I am done with though is ESPN telling me how important it is. Like I don't know if you like JJ Redick did everything but strip to let us know how much this matters, man. He was just kind of like, honestly, you know, dude, if I knew this was happening, I would have come out of retirement. I was like, JJ, come on, man. Like, I'm already here. I'm already watching the game. You don't need to grease the wheels anymore. I already have you on, JJ. And I promise you, I wasn't going to change the channel until JJ was like, basketball, dude. He's like, fuck George Mikan. George Mikan never played in the NBA in-season tournament. Like, no, there's no real champion because it didn't exist in the NCAA. I was like, guys, calm down. Just calm down.
Yeah, like, see, I don't know if you made that shit up. That shit was like, he said he did everything but strip.
yeah. I mean, he was so aggressive. He was so aggressive. Like, Dame would knock down a three, and he'd be like, honestly, I don't think Dame would have hit that shot if it wasn't an in-season tournament. What time is it? It's Dame time. It's like, no, JJ, there's 5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's not Dame time.
You see, bro? You see, y'all watch basketball different than me because once I turned that shit on and I heard Doc Rivers mute Spotify. What we got? Oh, workout playlist. Yeah, we not listening to Doc Rivers deep, husky, raspy ass voice talking about. Nah, I don't know who thought that shit was cool.
Doc Rivers there was one broadcast where Jeff Van Gundy did a finals game. And you were like, oh, he's got COVID. And then like 2 days later, it was like Jeff Van Gundy's got COVID, right? That's what Doc sounds like the whole time. Like, I just feel bad for him the whole time. I will say Doc said something super funny in that game that he called. I forget what the late game was that night, right? Was it because the first game was Knicks and Bucks? Yeah. Maybe it was Dallas and Nuggets.
Yes.
And somebody stepped into a shot. And Doris said something like, oh, I don't know if that's the shot that you want to that he wanted to take there. And Doc was like, nope, that's 100% what he wanted to do. Like, basically, like, that man had no vision of passing. Like, and he was kind of funny. He had like a couple of really good one-liners. It must have been like Tim Hardaway Jr. or something. It was somebody that he was just kind of like, yeah, he absolutely wanted to shoot that. But he does. He makes me feel like, oh, somebody get that man a throat lozenge. Like,
bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is. Any other in-season tournament takes?
Nah, man, I'm fucking with it. I hope a good team gets that 500 stacks. If it's me and I'm getting 500 stacks, 150 going to the blackjack, whatever. I'm calling up Asia and Kelsey, yo, where the table's at. You know what I'm saying? Night up.
That's what they should do. They will guarantee, like, you get $400K if you don't gamble. We'll give you $650 if you promise to gamble $150K of it right away. And then you get that's like a post-game camera, right? You get Shaq, Chuck, Ernie, and Kenny at a blackjack table with one seat. And it's like Bones Island is out there. He's like $150K. That'd be great television.
My last thought about the in-season tournament is that, like, we're interested in it. We like hoop. We like basketball. Does anyone outside of it know? Is it working to capture any audience? Like, you know, especially this is football time.
Yeah, bro.
Like, are people? Do the masses care?
Yeah, because you could gamble, bro. I'm dead ass serious. If y'all don't believe me, I'll send y'all the link. I read motherfuckers gamble on the weather. There's an app, and you could be like, yo, this shit gonna rain or not. So if you telling if you putting a whole bunch of basketball teams, and they're not putting that much sorry teams, you putting top elite in the holiday times, I'm gonna pull up. If I'm homie from Uncut Gems, I'm putting whatever 15K on blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying, bro? They put it in Vegas for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people will 100% gamble on it. I want to know, because like this is geared towards young people. I want to know if young people are like, let's go. And also, you know what, Tesla, great point. He said, I think the only ratings they'll look for is the elimination games. Yeah, like when they get to Vegas, I wonder, especially because there won't be any other games. Those will be like the marquee games. Yeah. Also, Tesla with like a legendary shot at Justin right here. It said Justin's Wi-Fi on a limit restriction, just like Harden.
Wait. Top shot, chill.
Just came.
Chill.
Not the Wi-Fi. Okay.
Chill.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I'm digging it so far. I'm digging the tournament so far.
Yeah, it's cute. I like watching competitive basketball. They trying. Shout out Adam Silver, man. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah, I don't know. We mentioned the courts. We all still got to say, whoever's making jerseys at Nike for any sports, they need to retire. You just
Yeah.
gotta stop. You gotta do something else, dog.
Y'all, I know I do a lot of bits. The Maxi Borzon bit went a little over. I'm dead ass serious. If you Google hard enough, it'll pop up. The motherfuckers that do JC Penney's do the NBA jerseys. Yo, hire someone else.
Wait,
That's
for real?
Yo, Google it. The people that designed it, I think it's been year 2017, is the same company that does bullshit for JC Penney's. Yo, that's wild, right?
Wow.
It's the NBA, dog. Hey, yo, you're getting JC Penney's, or it might be Sears. It's some mall chain. It's a mall chain.
I'm trying to think of like what's a comparison of like a brand hit like Nike's taking right now. Cause like Nike, just like creme de la creme. Everybody's like, oh, Nike's the shit. And now this is like the second or third jersey in a row where we're like, what are you guys doing?
It's because they're waiting for JC Penney's to make it and they throw a swoosh on it. Y'all think I'm fronting. This is facts, bro. Yes. That shit is crazy. Though. Nike don't have the time to make a jersey for the National Basketball Association. Like, that shit is wild to me, dog.
Well, listen, if you're going to break child labor laws internationally, the least you can do is make the jerseys, right?
Oh, my God.
Right? I mean, if you're going to do it.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. But when I found that shit out, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That is crazy. That is
shit
crazy.
is crazy. Because do y'all remember the jersey? It was the Dallas Mavericks. It was green and blue. This is like when the Mavericks was hot.
Yeah.
Josh Howard, all the motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about?
Josh Howard, yeah.
Yo, no, I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
That shit is designed by I think it's like Nietzsche or Sean Combs, and that shit is strictly sold in JC Penney's, bro.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Do y'all research, man.
That's crazy. Also, I got one more. Maddie says Justin is almost used up his AOL dial-up minutes for the month. That's great. That's great. And then can we get Skechers to design the jerseys? I like that too. After Embiid signed with Skechers, which is wild. I mean,
is it?
I mean, Under Armour is just gargling L's. Like I mean, they got no one left. It's like Steph, Fox, Eddie House. Like they don't have anybody on Under Armour anymore.
Yo, he said Eddie House, man. Yo, rest in peace.
Also, Weisberg saying the James Wiseman revenge tour versus the Warriors. 9 minutes, 0 for 3 from the field with an assist, plus minus a negative. I'm rooting for James Wiseman, man. It's just sad now. I want Wiseman to be good.
He should sell drugs.
I mean, or just focus on his rap career. James Wiseman dropped a bop. Wiseman dropped. I'm not gonna let that hate go. We listened to his mixtape last year. Wiseman was a bop.
Yeah, we really on a podcast, and one side is follow your dreams, and the other side is just fuck it, man. Do something illegal. Oh man, you gotta love the Cavs. Only this basketball podcast, I swear.
And we just got Justin doing up downs like he's
I'm not gonna lie, this is a legendary episode. Just because Justin began this shit on the street and we don't know where he is right now.
Yeah, we don't. Switching rooms. I might have canceled myself with the Nike comments.
No, bro. That's a fact though. But when I found that shit out, Mike Z, I was hurt. I'm like, damn.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
Oh my god. Justin looking like the boss from Power Rangers.
Yo, Top Shot, they got the whole Draco with the clip, and then in their pocket they got
just unloading,
bro,
saving those.
Crazy.
Oh, Steve, anything else going on before we wrap up here?
Yeah, I just want to say I have a prediction.
Yeah,
about the next coach that's gonna get fired.
Oh yeah,
I do think we're gonna get a fire in midseason, and there's only one dude, And my man, all the way from the DMV, walked over him back in 01, I believe. Tyronn Lue, your job is going to be over. Because they're just setting you up to fail, bro. They gave you a recipe and said, yo, we need 7 plates, and you ain't got most of the ingredients for those 7 plates because it's a shit show in LA. But if it works, shout out to Tyronn Lue, but I can't see it working for him.
It would be wild if they just like, lose 10 in a row. Like just the state they make this move, they're like, we're championship ready, and then just like go Memphis Grizzlies on us and just like L. I don't think man, that would be. I love that take. That is a really good. Like that's a fun one. Mine is just that Milwaukee fires their coach. Right?
I'm not gonna lie, I would fuck with that.
Right?
I feel like you don't know what he's doing.
And they get up to a slow start. They've already, he implemented this new defensive scheme, and the players are like, hey, man, we got to stop it. Like, stop doing that. And then he changed it. They fired their assistant, or he left, and they got to win now.
Mike Z gone too? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What an episode. How is my Wi-Fi? Bro, I'm in a whole nother state. How's my Wi-Fi the only one that's rocking? Hey, y'all. Move to Philadelphia. Because the Wi-Fi is great. I just want to let y'all know this show's all about consistency. And before I get out of here, I just want to say fuck Indiana. Shout out Halliburton, though. We're going to get Mike Z on a podcast for Halliburton because I feel like they will do well together. You feel me? Kind of like JJ and Tommy. And this was 89 Cat. Oh, he's coming back.
Yo, I do not know what happened.
Broski, I was like signing off.
Yo, that was so great. Hold on. I think I can get back in now. That's never happened ever. Like, ever. I've had Wi-Fi problems before. I've had a lot of stuff happen. This just booted me. Here we go. I think I'm back in.
Have you been going to the gym, bro? You look like hella Aki. Like from that angle, you look mad muscular.
No, that was just an angle.
Oh my God.
Dude, yeah. Oh, and then he's still...
Oh my God, bro! This is the best episode.
That was crazy. Yeah, Nike got him. Matic got us. Nike got him.
Nike got him. Oh my God! But yeah, man, we gotta get you. We gotta get you on a podcast with Halliburton, man.
With Halliburton? Wait, what did I miss? The Halliburton?
I think you would do great. Like how JJ has Tommy.
Oh yeah,
you and Halliburton.
God, I would love to be a Tommy Alter. For anybody, literally for anybody.
Yeah, I feel like you would kill it with Halliburton.
Yeah,
you ever heard him talk ball? He's like into it, dog.
No, Halliburton's great. Halliburton's great.
It's my man's.
He's balling too. He looks awesome.
Always. That team is just sorry, but always.
I know.
And we could have had him.
You're right. So many teams could have had him. So many teams. All right. I like that take. Tyra. All right. Oh, wait, Justin, do you have a first coach fired? So Steve said Lou. I said Adrian Griffin. Do you have somebody you want to ask before we get out of here?
Bro, can y'all even hear me?
Yo, man. Shout out to Bones, man. I don't know what's going on right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
We're gonna end this
right now.
Hey, yo, you just listened to the weirdest basketball podcast in the world.
Yo, your frame.
My name's Bones Highland.
The frame rate is like 2 per second.
This is TJ McCullen. That's TJ McCullen. And may all your endeavors go better than Justin's Wi-Fi connection. I'm gonna go.